Right, so the broadcast up. So if we go to YouTube, copy link, send to you. Oh, cool.
So is it still lagging?
Don't think so. Nope. Definitely Discord.
Ah, I'll have to watch a mute. Actually, I can hear everything twice.
Can you hear your...
Uh-huh.
Of course you can. Hold on. So...
Hello, hello? Yep, I can hear myself.
It's like, I need to download fucking banana or some shit, I can't be arsed. Just don't swear. Actually. Must be Okay. Sorted it. You should be able to speak and not hear yourself now. Right? Yeah, I just put WoW onto my speakers. That's kind of weird, actually. Because I know I can't hear the sound properly because it's like outside my headphones.
I'm out of range.
He was on Overwatch. Yeah.
Well, I might join him anyway.
Yeah, let's go down.
Okay. Should we I'll ping him in a second.
Oh, fuck. Here he comes.
It's Kieran.
What's up, big man?
Why did you leave Ryzen?
We were just
We knew you were coming.
we were just coming down to step in as well. Like we were just having a chat.
Oh, right, okay.
I was like, yeah, let's
I
just
thought
go
you
down.
I thought you was hiding from Timu.
Watch
I was.
your back. Off with you.
100%.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Like,
strange.
I'm also offline on
Off with you.
Blizzard as well. So Stefan. Or he was anyway.
Oh, jokes.
He went offline like basically we were playing. We won one game, and then the next game it was just like I wasn't feeling it anyway. Like I was just like had one of those games. I was just like I don't want to play this right now. And then team was just worse than useless. It was a command down. I was just like, oh. I had no one to vibe off of. Stefan was very quiet, and I was just like, I'm out. I'm gonna go do this. I basically just went offline and started playing World of Warcraft.
No.
It's like, whatever. So yeah,
You guys playing?
Yeah, but on in a minute. I want to get a bit further in this. So I've given up with hardcore for just now, as I was saying, Sloth, and I've rolled a mage on a PvP server, just like a normal one. I'm like level fucking 2. I'm already in a guild, and I'm already like a veteran member of the guild. It's like a fresh guild that started, and I was like, alright, cool. It's like, just fucking, welcome back. I need to get questy if I'm fucking idea where I'm going.
Still recharging. I can't use that yet.
Hey, you.
Yo,
Oh,
are you hiding?
No.
Okay.
Getting back in now.
mm-hmm.
How's it going?
Alright. Had to get myself occupied today. So I went out for a bike ride and then met some mates.
Sounds nice.
What do you mean you had to keep yourself occupied?
Oh, I never told anyone. I'm suspended from work.
What the fuck did you do?
Nothing. That's the issue.
Yeah, what did they think you did?
They give me basically no information, and then on my suspension letter it just says hold on. It says the reason for your suspension is to protect your interests and those of the council whilst an investigation takes place into the allegations of irregular financial activity in relation to payments made to suppliers of services during the previous and current financial year. I don't make payments, so you know, something dodgy feels like it's going on. I can't lie. Like something just don't add up.
Is it just you, or is it like everyone who works in
It's me, my manager, but no one else is allowed to talk to us, so we don't know.
So it's your manager
realistically.
then, and you by
Yeah, but I
association.
know he hasn't done anything either. Like,
But does he handle money?
yeah,
So
How are ya?
but what's that got to do with me though?
are you
What's
the only
on your
person that
mind?
works under this guy?
Be good.
Yeah,
Safe
Right,
travels.
so that's
Keep
why.
your feet on the ground.
Because you're a department, and they're trying to work out who's doing what. He's probably been like, "Oh, he's got access to it," and then you're just guilty by association.
but it feels like because he got investigated for fraud before, for using like the company business card, and an external like fraud investigation company investigated, and after he explained everything to them, they were like, "Cool, there's no fraud here." And then he got called into another meeting, and it was an internal investigation, the council's own internal investigation, and they found nothing. And then months later, he got called into another meeting, which was a disciplinary meeting, right? And basically, he got a written warning for everything, all of the rules that he had broken, even though his manager had told him to break these rules. He didn't know that they were rules that he was breaking. He was like, "Can we do this?" And she was like, "Yes." So she left, and he got punished for it, basically. Stupid things like it looks really dodgy, but after you explain it and you have all of the receipts and proof for it, so how our invoice system went down, and we had no way of paying any of the casual technicians. So Harrison was just using the council business card, transferring himself, and using PayPal, and then sending money to like casuals, me, himself, to pay back for things that we'd bought on the council's behalf with our own money. Like we have all the receipts for all of it, basically. And then one of the others was like, he had 12 receipts that hadn't been uploaded for goods, but it was out of like 600 receipts. Like, I mean, come on, like. And they're only for like 50 quid or £100 or something. It's like out of all of these receipts that I've uploaded, there's literally 12 that I've just forgotten. Or the other one was a genuine mistake, because they were like, "What's this £6.50 payment to Dicey Riley's, which seems to be a pub?" And he was like, "Oh, that's my mistake. I just tapped the wrong card by accident." But it's like shit like that, and it's just like, oh, really? Is this like? But he was under investigation for fraud for literally like 50 grand, 100 grand's worth of payments, right? Going back years. And they didn't suspend him, they didn't do anything beforehand. But now we've both been suspended for some reason, like instantly with no warning. So something just doesn't feel right about it. They got like the council have a whole vendetta against the 2 venues we work at as well, and they want them to be shut down. So it feels like something's going on behind the scenes.
Not good.
The council's also a corrupt piece of shit as well, by the way. They waste a shit ton of money.
Oh yeah, it's council. That's what it is.
Yeah, but until you work inside the council, you don't realize how bad it is. Like, the example I gave before was like, imagine you wanted a wall built, and I just went to you, I was like, mate, can you build a wall? And you'd be like, yeah, that'll cost you 5 grand. And they'll go, yep, cool, sounds about right. But little do they know that the wall building costs about 1 grand, and you've just got someone to build it on your behalf. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what happens all the time. But not just like literally for anything. For anything, any like buying stuff, work, events and festivals, literally anything. They're so outpriced. No one does any haggling to find out or any research even to find out whether that's a good price or not. They're just being told that's the price and then it gets paid. Like, it's insane. And the thing that makes it worse is it's literally all taxpayer money. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they need to spend their budget, so they're getting taken off them. But yeah, they could spend it on better stuff.
like in 2020, our intern got let go. Basically, she didn't get a contract renewed, and after she got like let go, basically, we found out they were painting
Very
4
well, then.
pedestrian crossings
Off and away.
with artists like designs for 2 weeks, and that would cost 50 grand.
Very good.
Well, her wages was 18 grand a year. So you're telling me you could afford to paint 4 separate crossings for 2 weeks, but you can't afford half of that, to spend half of that, less than half of that, on someone's actual wages in a department. It's the most backwards, stupid thing I've ever worked with.
You got my attention.
So you're still getting paid then?
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm on full pay. But the way they do ya is they say you cannot take on any other work, even though I'm registered self-employed and have a secondary employment form, which tells them that I'm registered self-employed and work outside of my current work without a conflict of interest. You can only do pre-arranged work that's pre-arranged before your suspension. And I need to be available office hours throughout the day, 9 to 5, 5 days a week, to take calls from them to aid in their investigation and to come in if asked. So I'm not like supposed to do anything.
See you soon.
Oh, and I'm also not supposed to talk to anybody from the council, any suppliers, basically anyone that has anything to do with the council. I'm banned from all of the council facilities. I'm not allowed to go in and get my tools. Like, not being funny, I've got like 2.5 grand's worth of tools sitting in the office. That's all mine.
Put you in stasis, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's been going on with me for the past 2 days.
So basically they're like suspended you and now they're waiting to figure out why.
Yeah, but that's the most annoying thing. They've given the most vague reason, and underneath that thing where it's like, for suspicious activity during payments, and underneath it says the council is, I'm paraphrasing, but basically they can add or subtract any allegations to this, for ongoing during the investigation. I was like, there's no allegations on there. You haven't given me any information of what I'm like. What are you accusing me of? There's nothing there.
So what? Did you phone them?
Yeah, I'm not allowed. No one knows anything. I'm not allowed to be told anything. The woman that's investigating me, I can't speak to. The guy the point of contact at the council that I asked, He's just some random higher up in the council that they've given basically our case, because it's me and my manager. Obviously, as soon as we had the phone, basically we got HR rung us up at the same time, separately, and basically said, "Hi, I'm so and so. I'm here to read you a letter from this person." I was like, "Okay," and he went, "That's all I'm here to do." Like blah blah blah. And he read that letter out to me, and I was basically suspended on the spot there and then. I was like, "Okay, so can I ask you like some questions?" He was like, "Yes, but I can't answer any of them." I was like, "Okay," and then he was like,
Sorry, dude, it's got like real school exam vibes. You know what I mean?
"Oh, bro, it's so fucking
It's like
stupid."
you know they say, teacher, can I ask you the question? They're like, no, I can read it for you, but that's it. You're like,
Yeah,
fuck,
it was, mate. It was the most fucking. And you know what the council's like? It's government body, innit? So it's all just fucking red tape everywhere, and so and this, and you can't do this for this reasons.
Yeah.
But the issue we have with them is, yes, we're council employees, but we work in a completely different industry to what all of these people work in. When he said after he finished, I was like, so you know, I understand I'm suspended and that, but I was like, I was supposed to be going into work today to do a show, and I'm not being funny. I work in the theatre, and without me, the show is probably not going to happen. So I was like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to arrange cover or call? I knew Harrison was getting the same call that day, who is the person that would arrange cover, or I would arrange cover if he wasn't in. But if we're both not there, and we are the only department, I was like, so what's going on? He was like, don't worry, cover will be arranged for you. I was like, how though? It doesn't make sense. Like, we're a two-person team. We don't work in an office. This is a specialized, like, department. It's like sacking off the entire IT department, suspending the entire IT department in an office block, and being like, yeah, so we'll just arrange cover for you. It was like, what, how? You don't know anything to do with this industry. You don't know any of the casuals that we use or any of the people, and you're assuming that they're all just gonna be magically free to come in and today to do this. Like, it's so piss poorly organized. It's unbelievable. But like I said, they don't care about the theatre, so I think they just didn't care. Oh, and the other strange thing I think is just weird. The person that's investigating us is like 4 levels above us, like crazy high up in the council. She's investigating us. Bearing in mind she's been there like, I don't know, less than a year. All of the people that are our managers that are above us have been there less than we have, less time than we have.
That's why you're being investigated. Because they're all like, what
It's
the
just-
fuck's going with this money?
But if it's what if it's what it looks like it's gonna be, is because we've just had maintenance and we've just paid a bunch of companies like 50 grand or whatever to pay technicians, to pay like casual staff for cleaning and stuff, to pay for services, to pay for rigging services, seating services, to pay for dimmer inspections and pack testing and all of this stuff. But the thing is, this happens the same time every year for as long as the theatre's probably been open.
Yeah, but
You can go back and
she's
check
been
all
there
the
less than a
records.
year,
Yeah.
but she's like, what the fuck is this?
But the thing is, though, this is all budgeted out. This was all an agreed budget. So I just don't understand what the fuck's going on, to be honest. Like, I don't get it.
I don't have a target.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's the possibility that your mate is actually doing something shitty. I
I
don't
doubt
know.
it.
Yeah, you never know. You always think, nah, that guy's cool.
Well,
What I'm
the
saying
reason-
is,
the reason I doubt it-
yeah,
I was gonna say the reason I doubt it is because I'm actually doing something dodgy, but really it is the only way of doing it. I log into his manager's portal and raise invoices on his behalf. But I only raise the invoices that are in the folder of invoices to be raised. He tells me what needs to be raised, and half the time we're in the office together while I'm raising invoices. So I know what his manager's login is, and I can see all of the invoices that he's raised in this system, and it's all for stuff that I know. Like I know what it is. Like none of it looks dodgy.
Do you have 2 separate computers?
Yeah.
That's why you're both suspended. Because they'll be like, they can tell where you're logging in from. So like,
Yeah, but we're in the same office. There's nothing to say he isn't logged in on my computer. Do you know what I mean? Like,
do you have your own login for the computer?
yeah, but he would just use mine. Like, if I'm there, he would just use mine and log into his own account on my.
Yeah, that's why you're both suspended.
Yeah, but I don't see how like anyone would know that. Like,
quite easily.
Like I know IT can track it, but there's no need for them to track it. Like what that shouldn't have been flagged for a start. This has been going on for years.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been.
Yeah, they've done a security review and we've seen something.
Yeah, or like they go before they speak to you, they'll speak to IT and be like, "What the fuck's going on here?" And then they'll go, "Oh, well," and then they'll just pull a report. And you go, "There's your info."
Yeah, if I doubt it is that. It possibly could be that. But if it is that, then the answer for that would be, listen, if I didn't help him raise these invoices, we would be charged an extraordinary amount of late fees because the invoices wouldn't have been raised in time.
Yeah, I mean, they should just give you a login for portal.
Exactly, but they can't because I'm not a manager. That's the issue.
But maybe what I'm trying to say is that's why you're both in the same boat.
Oh no, I get it. That's the only thing I can think of it being, to be honest. That or the other thing is inconsistency, but that seems like inconsistencies with payments. That doesn't sound like that sounds like people are being paid and that's being linked back to people. Do you know what I mean? Or somehow like they're being paid too much money or being double paid or somehow. Do you know what I mean? Not that I'm just raising invoices for him. The only other thing I can see that is a little strange, which also just makes sense, is when we get an invoice, it may be addressed to me. Harrison will raise it, but it's addressed to me. All of the theatre's details are on it, but I'm the point of contact. I'm the one that's got that invoice off of a company, so it has my name and my email address on it, not my personal, my government email address. And that,
yeah,
and
there's the explanation why things are dodgy. Because you're being dodgy. Like, you probably have violated a couple of laws there.
That doesn't seem dodgy though. Like, it's
completely dodgy. Look, I'm not saying your intent was dodgy, but you logging into his account under your Windows account, which they know. You know, you doing invoices in his stead. I get that there is a, you know, I completely get that it's like, hey, I have to do it like this and there's no ill intent or anything. But you also have to get why they are like, this is dodgy.
No, I
what the fuck is going on here?
I understand that. But the other thing what I said about my name being on invoices, like, that seems perfectly fine because I'm the one that's inquired about the invoice. Do you know what I mean? I'm the one that's put the order in.
Your name, it should be your company that's on the invoice. I don't know how it works in the UK.
It does say that.
But here, if I buy something for my job, I have to invoice it to the company, not to myself.
Yes, it is invoiced to the company, but it will say delivered to Milford Theatre, but the contact information will always be my name, or not always. Sometimes it's my name and my email address because they just stick it on the invoice because I'm the person that's been emailing them. Like, we have to do everything via invoices. If it was just filling out this and that, if it was just an online where I could just do it, it would always say Harrison. But when they're doing it themselves, they will just put my name on it because I'm the person that they've been talking to.
It really does just sound like you've got a new manager higher up in the council who's been doing a fucking bean counting audit because that's what they do because all the councils are skint. And everything you've just described has come across their desk and they're like, fuck's going on here? They've did a quick once over of it, seen all the shit that you've just described, basically been like, we're fucking logging into each other's accounts, we don't know what's happened to the money, we need to check and make sure it's all legit. Put you both on hiatus and they'll just send people in to check all the invoices and make sure you're not fucking fleecing. That's pretty much
which sounds competent, but you you underestimate the competency of this council. They are the most incompetent group of fucks I've ever had the pleasure of whatever the opposite of pleasure is of dealing with. Like, they are the most useless people I've ever had.
You need a job, man.
Oh, I'm totally leaving. This is the last straw now. I'm sick of this. Like, try and find two harder working employees at the council that are under more stress, and show them to me, please. So I'm looking for someone else now.
What you should do is, you and your mate, or you and your boss should set up a contractor doing the same thing, and then get hired by the council and charge more.
Well, here's the thing. The reason we didn't do this is because it is on paper 100% dodgy, but in reality we will be saving the council money. Obviously, I don't have a P card, or now we don't have access to a credit card to buy stuff. Everything has to be via an invoice, right? Which means that, if I need something from Amazon, I can't get it. If I need something from a company, say this is the best example. I needed 1,000 AA batteries for Panto, right? I went to a battery supply website which supplies batteries, and I got 1,000 batteries for £950. I couldn't use them because they didn't take invoice. So I used the other website that we use, which does supply an invoice, and they charged me £1,450 for the same thing, right? The exact same product in the exact same amount. And they said they were happy paying up to 50% extra if it meant it was via invoice. So we said, why don't we just set ourselves up as vendors and set up a business, and we'll buy everything personally and invoice for like 10% extra, 15% extra. We're making a little bit of money, and the council's saving money because they're not paying up to 50% extra, right? Which is it's a win-win, isn't it? It's a win-win scenario. We're solving our issue of being able to order stuff. The council's paying a little bit of a premium for us to order it, but they're not paying as much as they would be if they were ordering it from another company. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's winning.
I mean,
So
that's a massive conflict of interest. But yes,
that's what we
continue.
said.
Yeah.
That's the most conflict of interest thing possible. But in the bigger scope of it, the council's actually saving money.
Yeah, but it's a
you know
conflict
that,
of interest.
but They don't know that.
Oh yeah, no, that's why we've never done it.
Also, sorry, but it's still a conflict of interest, even though it's like, oh, we have the best intentions here.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
It
Oh, I
No,
haven't
just
been able
because
to find
though,
a
somebody
like-
could
supplier.
abuse that so hard.
Yeah. Basically, what you're running into here is just, the rules of
Hi,
finance.
you're a tall one.
Can't really
Oh, but it's just dumb rules, though, isn't it? Like you're making me spend like up to a half extra of what this
Aye.
item costs because
Off
you
with you.
won't we don't have
See you
access to P
soon.
cards, and you won't let somebody else
Watch
order
your
it for
back.
me. So you're happy with all this money concerned about saving money, but now you're happy spending like up to 50% extra for an item. It just makes no sense.
Try working for the NHS.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Also, the thing is, you probably would have had to, when the situation came up that, hey, you have to buy stuff all the time and it's not efficient, you would have to go up and say, hey, can we give me access to this or that, and do it properly, then it would have been fine. The thing is, you have the best interests at heart, but you're violating procedure, and
Well, that's the thing. The thing is, because it's council. If this
not
was just
just
a
council.
privately owned business,
You'd be fired.
no, it'd be fine because we know how theatres run, and it's like you go to the manager, look, I need to buy this, and I'd either give you a
Yeah,
card or you'd
he's
invoice
right.
for the price of it. Done. Like it's so easy. It's because it's council and government that it just makes it so much more difficult.
Yeah,
I've
but
worked in theatres. Go on.
Like the thing is, like you're right, and like I totally understand the frustration because it's like you know what you need to do, and you know the way to do it the cheapest and whatever, and it is literally this fucking red tape, and it's just a pain in the ass, right? I get it, and yeah, it's mismanaged, right? They should have better processes in place. I agree.
well, that's the issue.
I agree.
Is,
You should
is
be.
because
You should be.
it's
Yeah, like you should be doing it by the books. But I agree, the books are fucking stupid, right?
Exactly. That's our thing.
And I know what
The
you're
thing
saying.
is
Like,
that
if you were in a smaller company or a private company, they'd understand this because they'd really think about the money. They'd say, wait, why are we going to pay 50% extra for... Yo, somebody sit with this guy and order him the stuff, right? But
Yeah,
the thing is,
exactly.
the council is so bloated and so shit. But at the end of the day, you have to have the kind of thing of like, well, I have to do it by the rules. And if it costs them more money, fuck it, dude. It's not costing you more money, right? Like,
no, but then we get it in the arse. Like, why are you spending so much money?
yeah, and then you
Because you're
fucking tell them, look at your red
Yeah,
tape,
and
suck
then you
my
tell
dick.
them, here, we did it by the book. These are the rules. We
Uh-huh.
followed the rules. The
Yeah.
reason for the rules is, in a small
Dude,
company, you
the
don't need
justice
rules because
boner.
everybody knows everybody. In a larger
Mhm.
organization, and it doesn't matter whether it's council or a company, you need it because people have no overview of
Yeah.
what's happening anymore because it's too large, and people abuse the
Yeah.
system.
And
So
that's
you have
what's
stupid
happened-
rules to prevent assholes.
Yeah, and that's what's
Well,
happened
they
to our
removed-
company now, right? Like, ever since, like, when I joined, we were less than 20 people. We're now nearly 60 people.
How are ya?
And, like, you know, we're turning over so much more and everything. Dude, everything's so different. Before, I could just say, if I buy this, you just expense it. Yeah, they're like, yeah, don't worry about it. Go for it. And it's like, everything was so loosey-goosey. But the thing is, people didn't take the piss because they were smart. They knew, actually, yeah, okay, we're safe money doing this, blah, 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 blah. But Stepan's right. You can't do that. And unfortunately, what happens is you get bloat and you get all the fucking red tape. It's like, if I want to buy a new chair, dude, I got to put in a request my line manager. He then has to put a request in above. Then it has to go to the board at Brush. Then they have to approve. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I want a chair. It's like 500 pounds, just, you know? But it's how you have to do things. I agree, it's frustrating, but
Well,
dude, just find a new place. Just find a new
Imagine,
place.
imagine
what happens
somebody
with
is in your
us.
position who's an asshole and
Yeah.
abuses the system.
Well, here's the thing, right? Well, the main thing that we had, the gripe we had with it is it's set up to work in an office environment. It's not set up to work in the entertainment industry.
I agree.
right?
I agree.
can I do?
Because you
100%.
need to be more flexible.
Exactly.
Things move
like,
quicker. Yeah.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
I can be, especially on Panto as well. I've done it loads of times.
Yeah.
And invoiced while I'm still working for the council and invoiced for them for stuff that I've bought. But we got told, oh no, you can't do that. Like, this is the thing. I was like, well, sorry. When we got in trouble for it, we was like, but we didn't know that though. Nobody told us that. All of our invoices are approved not by Harrison. If I invoice the council, it's not approved by Harrison. It's approved by his manager, right? So if his manager's approving it, how do we know that it's wrong? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you also have to realize that, like, especially in these kind of companies where you just become a number and like people just like, you know, pencil pushers, dude, they'll never take the blame for anything. It gets pushed down all the way down the chain as far as it can go.
Well,
And it'll be somebody
the
else's.
issue.
Yeah,
because
and
she
that's what-
because
dude.
she left, there wasn't
Yeah.
no one to blame, so Harrison had
Yeah.
to take the fucking written warning for it.
For sure. And the thing is, the same shit is happening right now, okay? Regardless of whether or not they have like legitimate concerns or blah blah blah, you know, like it could have been something that they triggered and it could end up being fine. But the problem is, these people have no idea what it is you and Harrison do, right?
Well,
For
that's
good
the
or for
main
bad.
issue.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, mate, that's never gonna fucking change, right?
No,
because it's
which is why
it's the
everything
way
is
of
such a pain
work.
in the ass.
The way of work.
What's-
Your bosses never understand what the fuck it is you do, especially in organizations like the
No,
council, the
you
NHS.
you
Also,
misunderstand.
they can't. That's the thing. That's the thing that you have to get in the
Yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah.
It's impossible. If you're leading a lot of people, you cannot. You have to trust and rely on them, but you also need fucking rules because otherwise things go completely out of hand.
Yeah, but you also have to
The
be
council,
prepared to
like imagine in your
modify the
position is
rules.
somebody who abused the system to the people in charge, that would look exactly the same as what you've been doing on the first glance, or if you don't start digging
similar,
into it.
yeah.
Or similar. That's why they're digging into it. So like, this looked fishy. So now they're responsible for taxpayer money, and you know, really for the most part,
Yeah.
they're responsible for, you know, not taking the fall, so they don't look, you know, bad. But that's why we have systems like that. It sucks, but that's large organizations scale horribly, but they're still necessary. Like, an 40 people, well, not 20 people organization get more done than one 40-person organization. Always.
Just because there's so
And
many people doing
that
fuck
kills
all.
up.
And I don't think people realize in the council we have so many staff there who do nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Dude, the thing is, right? That the problem is
Everyone-
it ends up being so bloated that this shit always gets missed.
Do you know how many times people have passed off jobs, things that are literally their fucking job to people whose job it isn't? Like,
Yeah,
let's
because-
say for argument's sake,
But
you're
surprised it
marketing.
gets done.
Let's say you're for argument's sake, you're the marketing manager, right? What's your job to do? Manage marketing. So why are you passing off uploading Facebook profile stuff, or like doing actual marketing to somebody else when that's literally your fucking job title? Like, what are you doing? What do? You work from home 4 days a week. Like, what the fuck are you doing? We never see posts up online. That's your job. Post stuff on Instagram, post stuff on Facebook. Like, what are you doing all day? I don't understand.
Dude, they're just collecting the paycheck.
Mate, 100%.
Yeah, but that's because their bosses don't give a fuck.
What you
Because
should-
they've got shit to do. Like, it's how it works, dude. This
What you should
literally
do-
is the big office environment. Everyone's just shit all the way down.
We used to do like after this. Just start a spreadsheet with like what you had to buy and what you could have bought.
No, fuck that.
And
Buy
just
new,
have two
get a
running
new job.
totals and give them the fucking
No,
difference
just
at
get
the
a
end
new
of the
job.
year and be like, there you go. That's what you could have
No,
spent so much
and
money
they
on.
won't care, dude. It will sit on
Yeah,
someone's
they don't
desk and then
care.
it'll go in the bin. The
Like,
problem
do you know-
is, right?
do you know the-
It's what
the
happens
funny
to good workers. They just get burnt out for this shit.
The funny thing is, like, this is hilarious. When so we did that Pride event, right? That was basically me and Harrison organising that, right? The first year. It was just us that did it. That was a 2-day festival we had 18 grand to spend on it. We had a bunch of shit. We pulled in favors. We got good deals with all of this stuff that we was doing. And then Harrison's manager's manager asked him personally via email to send him a cost breakdown for this year, right? I need a cost breakdown. What's going to cost this? How much is this? How much is that? So then Harrison's manager had said, oh, don't send that to him. Send it to me first because I need to okay it, right? And I'll send it on to him, who's her manager, right? That's complicated, but basically, it all boiled down to it was to make it look like she was doing her job because she's got no fucking idea.
Yeah, just find a
And
new
it-
job.
100%. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And
Like,
the other
that's-
thing, which was absolute banter, is after everything happened, right? And Harrison got an email from Wes, the guy. I said, yo, like, how we need to have a meeting. How are we so over budget? And he was like,
Okay, go.
what? I mean, like, we did go over budget, but it was only by like £70. Like, it's not that far over budget.
It's
Like,
a rounding
whatsoever.
error.
So, well, he looked at it and he was like, no, she's edited the fucking, the budget to include her event on the day before, which lost 1,500 quid. That's what happened. So it made it look like the whole event lost money, but the first day event had nothing to do with us. That was the other person's dealing with it. Like, these are the type of people we work with, bruv. Like, it's insane. You couldn't organise literally a piss upper in a brewery, and you've made it look like we suck. But no, that's you. That's a you problem. Every event she organises is dog shit. She can't even get the ticket sales. We did a bottomless brunch type thing not long ago, and it was actually fairly good. Like, it was 2-for-1 cocktails, and if you ordered 2 different cocktails, you got a platter of food for free. And the platter of food was like bread, olives, gnocchi, soup, meat, cheese, all that sort of shit, right? So it was actually fairly good. Staff were at this event made up 80% of the customers. Imagine.
Yeah, just go get a job in the West End. Mate.
I hate the West End.
Is that not
It's
where
nowhere near as good as people say it is.
Is that not where all the theatre money is?
No, not really. Not unless you're designing.
Design it.
I'm not good enough to design.
Yeah, you are.
Nah, mate.
You just got to get the job that lets you do it. Doesn't matter if you suck for a little bit. Have you got Nano?
Yeah.
No. Do you know they tried saying for Harrison's meeting, his disciplinary meeting, they tried saying to him, you working freelance is a conflict of interest, and he had to explain it as how could it possibly ever be a conflict of interest, because I'm casualing at another theatre, and realistically all I do is walk in, not give a fuck about the venue, take my money and leave, and I'm also still getting overtime from the theatre. So it's not even like I'm taking hours away from my 36 hours a week day job to work freelance on the side. I'm still getting overtime, and I can still freelance on the side for more money. Like, but they tried arguing, saying it was a conflict of interest.
Oh, I'm dead.
What'd you say?
I'm dead.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, May wall. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to not waiting for it, but it could kick off at work, because I know at least 4 people who do like other consulting jobs outside of work.
yeah.
And the thing is, like, it's kind of common knowledge. Like, not everybody knows, right?
Well, that's the thing. With us, everyone knows. Everyone knows. It's like find a
because
fucking,
it's
find
one of those
someone that
industries.
doesn't freelance on the side. Like, come on.
Yeah,
It's
it's one of those things. But doesn't mean you're allowed to do it. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be allowed or that you should be allowed, but you know, at the end of the day, that's how it is, right?
Mate,
like,
as long as
they can argue,
as long as it doesn't
matter.
my
It doesn't
day
matter
job.
though. No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, like, it doesn't matter whether you're right. It doesn't matter whether it's affecting you or not. They can argue it affects you all day, and they win because it's on paper, right? And that's the kind of shit. And it's kind of like with the payment and everything. It's the same kind of stuff, dude. Yeah, like, all right, you might be doing the right, like, you know, right by the thing and saving on money and doing your job well. But if on paper that's not how they want you to do it, then you lose. Like, you know, it's like, that's it.
It's like cutting through the council's red tape is such a ball ache.
Yeah.
Like there was a point where this was the about when he was paying people via PayPal, right? There was a point where we couldn't pay anybody, right? Because they were denying invoices. This is the way it'd been done for years. The way anyone that was on a casual basis got paid for years throughout the council was via a refund. So you fill out all of their information, and it goes under the class of Enfield Council refund, right? And that's how any casual contractor got paid, via a refund. We argued for ages to get this changed after they stopped approving our invoices and everything, and then eventually Harrison threatened to hand in his notice, and all of the casuals were like we're not coming back. He had a bunch of emails from the casuals to show to them, look, we're not going to have any staff, blah 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 blah. And then the next day they added a new drop down in which just said culture. So now we file them under the culture drop down menu. But it's just so dumb. So like everyone was just being paid via a refund for years. So yeah, understandably, I am looking for a new job.
So where are you looking?
Basically anywhere. I'm not really bothered. I don't even mind freelancing for a bit because it's actually more money, but whatever. I've met so many people now that I can just ask if we've got work. And I know other people in all different other theatres. So I'm just waiting for something that's more money than what I'm on, really. The only thing that's kind of good about the place that I'm at now is we're only contracted for 36 hours a week, which is office hours. But you try and find a theatre job that isn't minimum of 42 hours a week. I can do 36 hours in 3 days. So the rest of the week is just overtime, which is paid at time and a half.
Overtime, baby.
So that's like a mad benefit from working there.
Bro, just fuck all that, right? My company's hiring. Come be an engineer. Easy, dude.
Mate, I actually wanted to go back into
nowadays
being,
anybody gets to call themselves an engineer. Doesn't matter whether they have an engineering degree or not.
Hey, you shut your whole mouth.
I mean, I'm an engineer. Woohoo! Look at me.
Yeah,
No, dude.
Technically, am I not an engineer?
Nah, shut the fuck
Do
up.
you have an
I'm a
engineering
sound-
degree?
No, but I'm a sound
Then
engineer.
you're not an engineer.
I'm a
Sound
engineer.
engineer
I'm
is
technically I'm a
an
doctor
engineer.
because I once, used bandages on somebody.
No, but like literally one of my job roles is
Nah.
sound engineer. So
Yeah, you're a sound engineer. There you go.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a thing, dude.
It's
And
a-
also,
Yes,
sorry,
yes.
consulting engineer is still engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a
could be a- I
maintenance
could be a
engineer,
consultant.
cleaning people are maintenance engineers and
What is it you do again? Notepad++? Oof.
Hey,
Oof.
don't
dude.
know.
I feel like that's a dig. Is that a dig?
What's on your mind?
Plus is the
See you
point.
soon.
Yeah, no,
It's
true,
good,
true.
but in the world.
Safe.
Yeah, well, some of us actually draw really important lines on screens. So,
dude, I literally have the title engineer, like official.
yeah, so do I. Given
Yeah.
by, like, the governing body for engineers here.
I
Thank
have
you.
designer
the
in my
the
title.
engineering council. I'm cool.
I could
And
be lighting
with my new
designer.
role, I'm actually going to be able to get chartership. So,
Wait, you going on the seas?
yeah.
It's fun to charter and
So, I mean, if I'm a registered chartered engineer, does that not make me an engineer? Does that not count?
No.
Mm. Yeah, I'll still make bank though, so that's fine.
I wish I got
brother,
paid more
brother,
money.
you can call me what you want. I don't
it
give a
means
fuck.
you're officially overqualified to do something.
Can I help you?
Yeah. No, in my experience, everyone I've ever met that's like, oh, bro, I'm a chartered engineer. They're immediately an
Good day
arsehole
to you.
and terrible at their job.
Oh, well, you've already got that up to a great start, then, didn't you? Really?
Yeah,
You're basically
Alright.
halfway there.
Thank you, dude.
What's funny
Okay,
is when I
terrible
we
at your
get
job.
texts in, we get texts in that are like genuinely like good at their job, and all of them say that like both of us are way overqualified to be sitting here.
Yeah, that means go get more money, dude.
Yeah, I mean, school.
Listen, just
Yeah, but there
blag it.
isn't much. There is more money. I can't lie. Like there, unless you're going up to
Then
manager.
you gotta look elsewhere. If you want more money and your job doesn't give more money, then you gotta skill up or do something else, right? Like if money's the goal. If not, then just chill, right? But if the opportunities aren't there, they're not just gonna magically
Well, that was
appear,
the other
right?
thing. Like we were like, our other reason for leaving is we're not learning anything anymore. And if you're not learning anything, what is the other reason why you're staying
Yeah.
there?
Cash or creative?
100%.
Is that cash or creative?
No, well, try and do both, dude. Always strive to do both. Because the thing is, I don't care if the job pays 100 grand a year. If I'm bored and like I hate my life, dude, I'm gonna fucking want to quit. It doesn't
That was
matter
the
if
thing,
I can stay
I
there
do
a
like
year,
a
5
puzzle.
years. It's
No,
like,
I was saying all problems are either cash or creative. Like, you
Oh.
can boil them down to cash or being like stimulated. to
Mine's
creativity.
both. I don't get that much creativity anymore.
Keep your feet on the
cash.
ground.
Or cash. No, the cash is alright. Like I'm
Yeah,
earning more
yeah,
than
yeah.
probably most people.
yeah, that's true. Actually, that's true. That's true.
Like unless you're like highly trained or you're in like some really well-paying industry like estate agent or some sort of IT
Bro,
thing.
estate agents do not make that much money.
I thought they earned bank, bro.
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Maybe when the markets were good to them a couple of years
Oh,
ago.
true. Yeah,
Oof,
Estate
true.
agents earn a lot of money because they also buy a lot of property. And then
They
have
also
a-
don't.
and then they rent it out.
They also don't. It's, to be honest, I think it's a very outdated understanding of that job. Like, dude, they don't make that much money.
No, but I mean the good ones do.
You know,
because they buy
you
all
know,
property. for cheap, like flip it, rent it out, shit like that. That's how they make the money.
Is this a Scottish English difference?
No, like Aki's right, but like if you become an estate agent, the chances are you're not gonna make good money.
No, you're just
right? But some people will. But it's the same as it's actually very similar to recruitment, right? Like if you're a recruiter, bro, some recruiters make fucking bang.
No.
And then there's a lot of recruiters that make nothing.
That's no different
Well,
for reps either. Like reps for companies. Some of them make mad money, some of them don't. Like mum has reps at her company just to sell them paint. Like imagine.
One of our friends, or actually it's Lindsay's like friends, her husband basically sells like watches. And his clientele are like basically Rangers football team, and he just gets to go on the private jet everywhere with them. That's their mate. Like, so just this is fucking ridiculous life just because he's like he's got a members card, Glen Eagles, because he's up there selling watches all the time to like, because like he's in that circle now, so all the rich people are like, oh no, do you want a watch? I know this guy. It's actually his job.
Someone's someone I work with's friend is a PA to a Saudi prince. And I was like, oh, you must be on mad money. And they were like, no, not really.
Target something first.
It was like basically all they do is like, oh, I want you to go to Spain today and go and get this specific cheese from this guy. And they just get on a plane and go to Spain. It's so strange. Like, it's like a personal slave, but you fucking pay them. What the fuck?
But much slower.
Yeah. Having a party. He said there was 3 girls that work for him that all do the same thing, and he asked my friend's friend if they would go to his house in Saudi Arabia and get some important documents, and she was like, no. I'm not going to Saudi Arabia. Oh shit.
It's bad. Help. They don't know Chad.
Who's Chad?
I am Chad. Chadsky.
Okay, Stefan, you ready to save me? Shh. I'm alive! Oh!
Oh, fuck off.
Oh.
I'm dead. Help me. I'm dead.
Ow, how did that miss?
Brother. The charge. The slam. Yeah, I should have blocked it with my knife. Ah, that's a GG's. Ooh, I just got my...
Hey, dude, check this skin out.
Yo, that was crazy. I saw all of that.
Oh, you see me slowly turn around because it was...
Hello.
Yo.
Hello. Oh, I had to work it out to rebind. Have a look.
What for? Locking them numbs.
Auto run.
I've got a question. Has anyone had any dealings with a Lenovo ThinkPad?
I have one.
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, excellent.
For some reason, the function, my function key has a little light in it, as if it's like a caps lock, right? But it's lit all the time, and it makes the function keys, the num row acts as like F1, F2, and I can't get it to turn off. It's like the opposite way around of what you'd want it to be. Like it's on caps lock the whole time.
You mean function lock?
Yeah. How do I turn that off?
There's a button.
Is there?
Yeah. You got a Black
Is it a
Widow, right?
No. I'm talking about my work computer. Well, not
Oh,
that
yeah,
I need.
the-
I'm not
on
allowed
your
that
laptop?
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a function lock key. If there's not,
I didn't know
it's
that.
normally Windows and another button or something, and it will act
Okay.
as a function.
I'll look it up.
Yeah,
I just
look
could. I
it-
didn't even know what to fucking name it. I didn't even know what to type in Google.
Yeah.
Function lock.
I just tried to spear you to heal you.
If you just Google GPT, describe your problem, it'll just give you the answer.
Oh, fair. Yeah. I've got it on my phone.
Aki, you should stop telling people that, bro. That's your fucking career. Like,
Yeah, but he does network though, isn't it?
yeah. What? You think GPT can't do networking?
Yeah.
Okay,
man.
dude.
That's a one-off.
Yeah, maybe not now, dude. But you know, just look at video games 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Oof, dude.
Video games 5 years
Fucking-
ago also looked like this. This is Overwatch. Overwatch has always looked like this.
Yeah,
Oh damn! I got.
that's not the
unlocked
point I was making. But all right, dude. That's
Did you
what,
see?
That's like saying, look at. Oh no, I can't
no,
even.
no.
That's fucking.
I'm
dumb.
trolling you, bro.
No, you're not.
What can I do
No.
for ya? Watch your back.
Why do you just not believe it?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
She lives.
What can I do for you?
The bitch. She dies.
Oh, you got a good video. So you should get this.
She lives.
What's
dead.
on your mind?
Yo, where the fuck is our
See you
tank?
soon.
Oh, hold on. I got a phone call. 2 secs.
Look at him.
Off with you.
Actually, look at him. What the fuck? Look at this guy.
I have the finest wires in the land.
He's
So
gonna get PC'd. Yo, they have
I'm
rules. They have rules.
lost respected in the video.
They have rules.
I guess there's no way out of this.
They're
See you
shooting
soon.
Kieran.
Great to meet you. Keep your feet on the ground.
I played a bit of PoE today, and I'm mad.
Oh, what happened?
I realized I had not like a lot of money, but I realized I had
Nice to
like
meet you.
some money. So I was like, well, you know what they say, I better use it, right? Better invest it so I can go faster and zoom harder. So there was this like big crafting project I've been
Alrighty then.
putting off. Anyway, long story short, it was a 60% chance to hit what I needed, and I didn't
Need
hit it.
assistance?
Yeah, I'm back.
So then it cost me another 2 divines, or 2.5, and I didn't hit it again. And I was like, oh my fucking god, all my money, I needed this. And I was like, all right, I'll try it again. Didn't hit it a 3rd time, and so now I'm mad and broke, and I can't afford to do it
You've
again.
been gambling.
Yeah, basically.
Or PoE gambling or like real
Yeah,
life gambling.
I was just saying, I lost a 60%
Great to
3
meet you.
times, and now I'm actually so broke I can't do it again. So yeah,
I'm getting fucked up.
the thing is, like, I'm almost at the point where I could have just bought the finished bow that I want from somebody else for like the full price, and I was like, dude, there's no way I can make it cheaper than that. I was like, this guy's a scammer. Well, turns out I can't make
What's
it
on
cheaper.
your mind?
Oh my god.
Oh, piss off, you slaggy little dick.
Huh? You like that dick slag? Oof, this game is not going well, huh?
Nope.
It's a sign of things to come. Don't shoot me. Okay, we win. We win this. We have ults. Careful, Bastion. Bastion dead.
Oh yeah, you got it. You got it.
We did it! We did it!
Good job. Just more or less.
A fade.
Nice. Uh-oh.
Are we good? Just don't cut. No.
Sacrifice myself for that, guys.
I have a widow?
Yeah, I've had a widow for ages.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah,
talking
well,
about?
bit of a while.
All right, all right.
Dude, what's your fucking game sense?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. yo, dude, you need to fucking wind your neck in. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is up, Kyle?
What's on your mind?
And what, they got a soldier?
Dude,
No more widow.
dude. You know they just changed the soldier though, right?
Yeah, I know, that was the joke.
Oh.
I've got game sense.
Oh yeah, no more Bastion either. Okay, Kieran, you need to run out.
Ah,
Get out.
Oh, are you for real? Fuck you, soldier.
Dude, she was so one as well. That's crazy.
What, blue yay?
Yeah, blue yay.
More
Hey.
like blue double
Hey,
D double
that's-
die, you know what I mean?
Nice. I would beat up a guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, green I would die.
What?
What?
Anzo dead because I'm just built different.
yeah, he was one.
No, he was 0 last time I checked.
How's you got so
Oh.
much health? Stop!
Big. I'm definitely not dead. I can't believe this.
Oh no.
Actual tank diff though.
What do you mean?
The
Who's
big
getting
Val.
tank diff?
The big Valkyrie. She escaped.
Escape. Oh, she's won. Fuck you. I can never finish her off.
Nice. No shout. She's won. God
Hey.
damn Hanzo. Wait, Cassidy? Oh. Dude, Cassidy literally had the flank on Mercy, missed 6 shots. Oof. No, that's
And
rough.
then was one-shotted by the Hanzo. Yeah. Yeah, GG.
Yo, can we get a tank?
Bro, I got dragoned off. What are you talking about?
Dude, I'm fucking dragging these nuts, I'll tell you. Fucking.
Oh, forget
Okay,
this.
the soldier really.
Don't worry,
popped
don't worry.
up.
We have Timu. We have Timu
Oh,
now.
yes,
We're gonna
I
win.
believe-
We're gonna win. Ah, for fuck's sake, Timu. Come on,
Stop.
dude.
Sorry, guys. It's all my fault.
Didn't
I
even
didn't
make it
pick
out
a
of
character.
spawn.
Like, whole game I didn't pick a character.
Oh damn it, dude. I feel better about myself immediately.
Yeah, I get like a big 0 on my score chart.
No, don't. Ah, no. Oh god. I got run down in the street. All right, fuck you guys.
Yeah, I guess I'll DPS then.
I picked flex, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm flexing for DPS. Is it still unbearably dry in the Central Europe?
Brandon?
Huh?
I don't know.
What was the question?
Has it been unbearably dry in Central Europe?
Huh? I don't know.
It's not been unbearably dry, generally.
Okay.
It's actually been rainy.
Do you know where it's not been dry? Oh, there. Very
Well, you're in England. Well, you're in Scotland, but you know, England. Really. It's raining all the time, so you know,
How are you?
surprise me.
Safe
Is
travel.
England then considered Northern Europe?
Watch your back.
Western Europe, I think.
What is not?
Is
What's
Germany
your
Western
line?
or Central?
See you soon.
Both.
What are we then? Are we West? We just have this conversation.
Christiana
We're
Pike.
not in
You're
Europe,
Western Europe, yes.
Be good.
remember?
England is Western Europe.
Yeah, not
I know.
politically.
Okay,
it's not
Scotland could be Northern Europe, but you know, technically they're just England's
Yeah,
bitch,
so
so I guess they're
which-
Western Europe by proxy.
My question is, which countries belong to Western Europe?
Depends on who you ask. It's the same with Central Europe. Central Europe, the eastern border of Central Europe is always east of your country. So if you ask somebody in Austria, they'd say, yeah, Eastern Europe starts, you know, in Hungary. Somebody in Hungary will say, no, we're Central Europe. Eastern Europe starts in Ukraine or in Romania. Romania will be like, no, we're Central Europe. Eastern Europe starts, you know,
In Russia?
yeah, basically. So that's the thing. These definitions are very, well, it depends. You know, Germany is both Western and Central Europe in many ways.
I know. To me, you're an Eastern European. So. Brandish that
Yeah.
tip rude. No, you're not.
I just thought Eastern European was anyone that was like,
I think really, like the way I've always thought of it in my head is, if you take a picture of Europe and put a dot in the middle and make a circle, that's Central Europe, and then you've got north of that, south of that, east of that, and west of that. Like,
yeah, but I think the issue with that is that Russia's so big, it takes up so much of that space. It would move Central Europe further east than it technically should be
Russia's
if you're
pretty
going off country basis.
It's not that big. It looks bigger than it actually is on a map.
It's quite large though, isn't it? It's as big as Canada, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the biggest country on earth.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean,
By
we're not
good
counting
margin.
Pangaea though, are we? Really?
What?
It was a little geography joke because Pangaea was a continent.
or is it a
That's
history
not a
joke?
geography, that's... Well, I guess, yeah, it's geography.
Is it a
Yeah.
history joke?
History. Back when we were one continent.
Pangea.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
on that continent, Russia still was the largest country.
It's all right, relax. The joke was that I didn't know the difference between a continent and a fucking country.
Actually,
Would
really
you call me?
I just said that. That's quite funny.
Oh, do you know what? I'll say it again, Brandon.
Huh?
Brandon said, "What'd you call me?" Because I said country.
Whoa, dude.
You can say cunt.
Whoa.
Yeah, I can say it. We're
You're
English.
culturally allowed because you're English.
Yeah.
No. They can't. It's a Scottish thing.
I mean, it's a British thing, really.
It's an
yeah.
Australian thing,
Yeah,
really, but
Scotland stole it from us. What? Where do you think Australia got it from? We sent them there, you fuck. It's ours.
Oh, you're one of the they put their queen on their money, they're British faction.
No, we
Brother.
populated the country.
No,
with
there's
we-
population. Yeah.
just
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah, we actually sent them there, and then they Uno reversed it and made it half decent.
Yeah. It's not as nice as New Zealand, though. I'd much prefer New Zealand.
Yeah.
At least there's no like killer animals there.
New Zealand is the Wales of Australia.
Yeah, but it's Bella.
In
Yeah,
Wales, yeah,
exactly.
but you know,
Wales is better.
I've seen garbage dumps that are better than Wales.
What's wrong with Wales? Wales is nice.
Wales is not saying Wales is bad.
Oh,
He said-
the
He
place of
said
Wales.
he's seen
Oh.
garbage dump.
Wales is great. Have you been to England?
Yeah, I like Wales. I mean, I've only been to Newport, and Newport smelt, so it did smell. Like it's right by the river. and
Kieran,
it just
Kieran, you're
stank.
right. Kieran, you're right. Oxo Lane smells
We
so
don't
much
know.
better, dude.
Hey, at least it doesn't smell like river poo. Like
hey, you take that back. The Thames smells great, dude.
I'm talking about
yeah.
fucking Newport.
I cross that river every day, and I
Yeah, you
always get
walk over
thirsty.
it because it's so full of shit that you can walk on it.
I was just gonna say that. Hasn't it come out now that
That's
we're,
not-
we're,
Oh, I'm sorry.
the
Did
state
we
of the
can't all
Thames
live
is
in?
worse now than it was like a few years ago
Yeah, it's
because people
awful.
are dumping shit in it, and like
Yeah, it's even worse.
yeah,
Yeah, well, sorry,
sad.
we can't all live in fucking Vienna. Oh, cultured and shit, dude. Oh my god.
I don't think you don't live in Vienna, do you?
I do.
Oh,
Third
wait, I'm
district.
thinking of the other one,
Yeah,
Venice.
Stefan's got the fucking double penthouse.
I was gonna say I thought Vienna stunk, but that's Venice.
Oh, Vienna.
Yeah. Dude,
Two V's, isn't it?
He's got his building and then the building next with a link bridge. Right? Guys, are we winning this?
Nah.
I'm holding. I was holding left click very hard.
hold on.
The
press
stop and
pause.
think.
Did I do?
I press
The
pause, I
stop
press
and
pause, I press pause, bro.
The stop and think. The fucking mental charge up. Oh my god, dude. Alright, the Glock's coming out. Glock's out. Rares back to the Glock. Glock's still out. Get your Glocks out. There you go. There's the kill.
Glocks out, your Glocks out.
Go on, Stefan.
Harambe.
Go on, go on.
Yeah, get your 9 mils out for the Harambe.
Come on. Come on, don't choke. Come on, come on, come on.
Who are you talking
Believe.
to?
Use the power of the double penthouse.
What's the double penthouse?
Oh,
I just told you, it's both penthouses
Pay
next to
attention,
each
man.
other with a link bridge in between.
Oh, right.
I like
Kieran, you
it.
wouldn't know.
Oh, I'm gonna need
Oh,
No,
never
no.
mind.
some heals,
Kaboom.
please. I was behind the bush. What the hell?
The big.
The bush wasn't big enough. Ah.
Yeah, we should do the EXT meetup in Vienna. That'd be good.
We should do the next meetup where? Sorry, the game's loud. and
Actually,
you're
how
quiet.
much did Stephen pay you to say that? How much
What did
he
he say
pay you
in
to
Vienna?
say it, dude?
Nothing. Go to the opera, get some shit.
Well, we can do it. We can do it in Vienna, or we can do it in Bratislava, which is like
No, we can't do it
20
there. I
minutes or
can't say
30
that.
minutes by train,
No.
That's where you
Where's-
actually live.
and like cheaper because it's in Slovakia, where people earn like a third.
Alright, let's go.
Oh yeah, let's go there.
It's like Scotland,
Yes,
isn't
let's bring my London money.
it?
It doesn't go very far, to be honest.
Harrison said Prague was
Yeah.
really good.
I did. Oh no.
It's cheap, right?
Yeah, and it's cheap. Yeah, he said the beer was really cheap.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just cheap beer, right?
I think
No,
so.
it's supposed to be.
I think it's
kinda
supposed to be really nice. Yeah.
I mean, cheap beer is most of the price if you're spending money on holidays.
No, we went to Copenhagen. That was mad expensive. Like
Case
I
in
paid
point,
I paid
it's-
£8.50 for a fucking Kronenberg
Go and push.
Why are you buying Cronenberg?
because it was all they had.
Widow on the platform behind us. Widow on the platform behind us.
Oh.
She dropped. She dropped. She said,
Alright.
"My flicks aren't good. I ain't flicking good enough."
It's fine. It's fine. Just clutch. Use
I'm
ult if
clutching.
you have to. Last fight. Last fight. Use ult.
I've already ulted. I've already ulted. I'm dead.
Talking to you. I was talking to the only person with an ult, actually. Well,
Oh.
it's too late now. Yo, you think it's safe if I just peek this a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
He did.
Like, I'm back in. You see that?
Why are you Mercy? I've never seen you. You must have less than a minute on Mercy.
Listen, brother, my
On
mercy's
your
actually
back.
crack. Yeah, look at this.
Bro, my
Aye,
Mercy's crap.
watching
What are you
me
talking
play,
about?
that's why.
Aye.
Aye.
Oh,
stopped
Kieran, that was big brain.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice. That's his one
The
thing.
DPS is on top, behind you.
Okay.
How's your full health again? Ah. Where's the jump rat?
We should back up. Both our
I
DPS
told you
died.
they are behind you.
I know we can't really do anything about them right now. We should push it to team. I have Valk.
I've literally
yeah.
got ult.
Yeah, Timo, you want a combo? All right, ready? All right, let's go. Let's go.
Alright, got a widow.
Nice, nice. Junk up top.
Junkrat is still up.
Oh fuck! I ate absolute shit.
Oh,
So
he's
I was-
low, he's low, he's low.
I got
Oh,
it.
he's dead. Okay, let's go.
Bro, everyone's
So we got
dead.
the DPS. Oh, okay, we lost tank and Neil.
Well,
Took
I
me
went in, I
like
thought
2
everyone
minutes
was
to
going
duel
in.
the guy. Like 2 fights where you were like up there.
I know. I love it. It's like, okay, let's go. It's like, brother, everyone's dead. You know what? That's like how Vic gets ready. I'm like, oh, should we start getting ready? She's like, yeah. She's like, should we go? I'm like, Vic, we're half an hour late. Like, yeah, dude, we should go. Okay, winnable though, winnable. Kieran has ult. He's not gonna feed this time. He's not gonna press the pause button.
With the one?
Go, go, go.
You said that I actually moved my finger, so that didn't happen.
I'm dead. My tank left me. Okay, it's actually maybe winnable. Maybe. Winnable.
Okay, that's one. Nice.
Junkrat dead.
Nice. Okay, it's worth it. It's worth it. Oh. Oh.
Oh, fuck, shit. I
Oh, I
almost
took,
got
I
the
took
fire
a
off.
pick in from the side. Oh, the res. The huge res.
No, it's not huge. Oh my god. Oh. Dude, I just wanted one lay back in my chair game. Is that too much?
Bro,
Just
don't play
one.
Overwatch. What's wrong with you?
No, Mercy's chill, but
Well, it's let tank.
he got back spawn. Somehow, I don't know why he's so delayed.
Wait, yeah, there. Okay. Oh,
He
we
fucking
lost
res
the DPS.
me.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
I
go.
need to get closer.
I'm fucking dead. Ah,
Are you dead
Dude.
already? Trash.
We down the left.
bro, I got
on-
slipped into a Junkrat nade.
How are you? Be good.
Trash.
Wait, I slipped the
What can I
Junkrat, and
get
he
for
still
you
killed me.
today?
I think we're Mercy.
Nah, I changed.
Oh, you can't play Mercy. He's just covered.
Yeah.
Keep
We
your
needed
feet
more
on the
damage.
ground.
Bro, I'm trying.
Okay, unironically winnable though.
Anyway, I'm off to bed.
Latest man.
Bye.
On the one.